not an expert in the Amish or Rumspringa, but from my understanding, not all Amish communities practice Rumspringa. But the ones that do allow these youth around the ages of 16 to 18 the freedom to leave the community that they've grown up in and to go out and to experiment with the world that is outside in whatever way they want to do that. And when they get done and they return home, they then have to make a decision. That decision is either they can choose to be baptized within the local Amish church, or they can choose to leave the community permanently, turn their back on their family, and live in the world for good. Now, my guess is, I don't know all of you real well, but my guess is that not too many of us are Amish, nor many of us grew up in the Amish tradition. And yet, that hasn't stopped most of us from engaging in some Rumspringas of our own. It's just that we have different names for it. Sometimes we might call it freshman year. We might call it spring break. We might call it trip to Vegas, because we've been told over and again that what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I've lived in Vegas. I'll tell you, it's not true. But it's what they try to convince us of. For some, it might be a midlife crisis resulting in buying a Harley without telling your wife type of springa. Maybe for you, it wasn't any of that. Maybe for you, it was simply that you got out of the habit of going to church. Maybe you got out of the habit of participating in, practicing the spiritual disciplines. Reading your Bible, praying, serving, doing the things that perhaps used to be a priority in your life. Doing the things that can bring meaning and purpose to our lives. And maybe, just maybe, there are some of us, maybe here in this building, maybe joining us online, that are participating in some sort of Rumspringas even right now. Maybe some of us are sort of running around a little bit, experiencing a little bit here, a little bit there, doing whatever it is that we want to do, whatever it is that makes us happy, whatever it is that feels good.